Elena works with people in legal.
Hi David, how's it going?
Brilliant. Now, amazing. I think we actually went to the same event in Oz, which was, at the Tech Fest in Sydney. But now we're here at this event in London.
Yeah, it's so
Amazing.
exciting to be here.
So, fellow Aussie, who's over here really shaking things up and meeting a whole bunch of firms and talking to people and got fantastic technology. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so Justin, my co-founder, and I are ex-lawyers who now are squarely focused on the problem of legal due diligence. We've both sat on the side of private practice, but also worked for two different legal tech companies out of the UK and Europe. So I worked for one that helped in-house lawyers use tech to better equip their contracting workflows. And Justin worked for a low-code tool out of the UK and Europe with the biggest firms. I think our background on both sides of the fence there, practice and legal tech, makes us really great founders.
Absolutely.
We understand what good looks like and what adoption means. And now we're expanding our business Deeligence to the UK.
Amazing.
M&A lawyers.
Go Aussie firms. Amazing. I've been there in the past with Docscorp and that sort of stuff quite a while ago, but it's actually a challenge. It's a challenge getting out of Australia across to the UK, and the people here are wonderful. And you've had some great meetings so far?
So what's really great to hear from my conversations with firms is that due diligence, it's a nightmare in Australia and it's also a nightmare in the UK. The exercise is nearly identical. So lawyers cobbling their way through from a data room of docs, client-ready report, and not really having much support along the way in terms of project management and process, which we're experts in, through to AI-powered contract review, being accurate enough that it's for diligence. So for us, precision matters in how we make sure our customers can deliver their work.
And so, being massively supportive of you guys, because I love the work you're doing, what kind of firms and organisations you want to meet with over here, like law firms, in-house counsel? Tell us who you'd like to meet while you're actually here in the UK.
Sure. So we're meeting with M&A lawyers, partners at large law firms.
Yep.
So national to international firms are typically our sweet spot, but really any firm that is doing a diligence exercise, that's corporate teams, that's specialists, we can help them do it in about half the time with greater accuracy.
Wow. And I guess, what's your customer base currently look like?
Yeah, so we've got a pretty even split between large national firms and also firms that are specialist transaction practices. So a firm that has spun out of a large law firm with a partner or two, and all they do is transactional work.
Yep.
So that's what we're kind of seeing. And it's amazing to get the feedback from these customers around how it's changing their life and they don't want to do diligence.
Brilliant. How's the jet lag?
It was a little bit average the last few days.
Yeah.
My flight leaving Australia was at a crazy time. It was 5 a.m. and so I ended up just thinking, well, if I get to the airport at 3, I need to leave at 2, maybe I'll just work through the night. So I ended up pulling an all-nighter and I kind of got on the time zone a little bit earlier.
You did well. Yeah. I'm just.
I wish I could work that hard every night, but it's not.
It's fantastic. I mean, what the journey you've gone through in terms of going from Oz into the UK, and I guess the thing I love about the UK is the people here are just so receptive to technology. They've really got an eye for good technology, and I think, and also the fact that you've worked here before in this marketplace and having the background in the UK, you really know what your customers want.
Yeah, I mean, for us as founders, we were always sense testing every stage of our build against lawyers in Oz, the UK and the US, because we always considered ourselves a company with global aspirations. So we know that this product works here, and you're totally right. This is a really mature legal tech market where people demand excellent solutions, and so that's why we're here.
Awesome. And what have you heard at the conference? What do you like at the conference so far?
The standout bits were meeting some really interesting folks doing cool things in the legal tech space. So I met a bunch of law firm leaders, and I always love hearing their insights. It's so cool to talk about not just the wins, but also like, we got this wrong, or this didn't fulfill our expectations in this regard. Like I love those open, candid chats, and I feel like conferences like this facilitate those.
I love it. I love the vibe here as well. Probably sort of akin to some of the ones I've seen in the US in terms of the conference.
Yeah, I've not been to a US conference yet, but I'm going to 2 later in the year because, as I mentioned, we'll be expanding overseas.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to check out the US conferences, which I've heard are really large.
So is that the massive? Have you been? So is it the ILTA one you're going to?
The ILTA.
Yeah, same here as well. We'll see you there. That's amazing. Yeah. So I mean, for all of our subscribers and I guess audience as well, I mean, you've got to check out Diligence. Fantastic product. I mean, got some great reviews from people, and you guys are doing a fantastic job.
Thanks so much, David. Yeah, if people want to check us out, it's www.deeligence.com. And if you're a corporate M&A lawyer who wants to improve the diligence at your firm, find me on LinkedIn, and I'm sure we'll have lots to talk about.
Brilliant. Thanks, Elena. Thank you.